everyone. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. So, I got the question today is tell me three things you should stop doing when starting a business. That so that question came like they're afraid to make mistakes and what's the mistake, right? But hey, once you start, it's not even considered the mistake because whether you're gonna try it, you won't know that is a mistake or lose or win, right? So let's talk about the three things you should stop doing when starting a business. Number one, I would say don't think everything come by overnight. Okay, it'll take time. It won't be like let's say you're gonna be a YouTuber. YouTuber need some subscription. You need a fan. You need some credibility. You need to have the materials lying down so that people can find you, right? And we hear like some people got buzzed and then they made $1 million overnight. Believe me, those people probably have been doing that step by step for 3 years or 4 years. And without erasing these footages, they're there so that somebody look at it at their timing and that person can be big influencer and affected. And it became look like an overnight success story, but it's not, you know? So that's number one. Don't think everything comes overnight. Number two, don't be a perfectionist. Okay. Some people think, and the Japanese saying, 石橋を叩いて渡る. That means, you see if that bridge is safe and see how hard that is before you cross the bridge. But then you never think it's safe enough and you're clicking and you see, make sure the bridge is safe but you lose you get scared and you don't cross the bridge ever, forever. And you're stuck in here because you're thinking so perfect. But then if you make sure that's safe or you can walk a little bit, if you take a step by step, and then you might see the little dangerous spot and you might need to fix it or you might need to go avoid the risk, but still you are moving forward, right? And there might be a mistake, but let's call it's a process, not a mistake. It's a process, process to make your business success, and always your mistake will be the resource for somebody else. Franchise is a great example. I made so many mistakes. I don't do it again. And I create the success way to do it, right? So that's why people can buy that system or the way they can succeed without the mistakes I made, right? So everything you make in the process of success is somebody's resource, right? So just try it and try and error, right? And then move a different way. But without doing, you won't know whether it's a mistake and not to do it again or do it over and over. All right. So number two is don't be perfectionist. Don't be a perfectionist. All right. Just to take a step, take a little step. Okay. When you think the goal and then the goal is too big, you might not do it because you are overwhelmed. You get nervous, right? But it is that in order for you to achieve the goal, let's break it down in that small step. So in my class, usually I ask people to have a BHAG, big, hairy, audacious goal, or ikigai, right? And then let's make that small goals in order to achieve the BHAG. What can you do this year? What can you do this month? What can you do this week? What can you do today, tomorrow? Yes. So make that small tasks, break it into the small tasks, and take one step ahead. Okay. Number 3, don't do it alone. You know, sometimes that those tasks you have to do is always left out. There's a reason. 4 reasons actually. Is it that task you're not good at or you don't like to do? You know, I don't like routine job, right? So when I have the booking, that stays there because I'm not good at it or I don't like it, dedicate to somebody who are good at it, right? And number 2, again, go back to the number 2 maybe is the you love it so much. So you want to present it or you want to deliver so perfect. And you're good at it. You like to do it. But you want to present it perfectly, so you don't want to take it. It's not time. That's number 2, right? Just to bite a good the one bite, the taste that one bite and do it delivery little by little. Okay. Number 3, you don't know how to do it, and then ask someone who knows. Okay, number 4, tasks way too big and you don't know what to start. Break down the task to smaller so that you can take it little steps, right? But go back to main number 3, don't do it alone. Means that if you want to speed, that goes to number 1, things won't happen overnight, right? But if you like to do it with the speed, you do it alone because then, you are in control and you can do it right away and you can present it here now, right? But if you want to go far, you need a team. People who climb the Everest, they need a tool, they need a team, they need a Sherpa, if we go to some trekking, the 1 hour from here, and you can hiking by sandals, or you don't need the proper shoes, kind of that mountain or hill, then you can go alone, right? You can come back like easily. But if your goal is higher and you need a team so you can climb higher, so in the beginning, of course, we don't have so much resources or funding, and then you got to do it by yourself as you start up, right? But then really think that what you are good at, and you can do it so quick, and then what you can present so perfectly. Don't you want to focus on what you're good at? World like that better and dedicated that tasks, it draw your energy down or you don't want to do it, and then dedicate somebody who are good at it, right? Because that person love doing it and good at it, so that person thinks I don't like, they can do it so quickly and even do it better, right? So you can focus what you like, what you love, what you're good at, and the focus. These 2 things would create better thing, right? So these are the 3 things. Let's see. Number 1, things don't come overnight. Number 2, Don't be a perfectionist. Number 3, do it with a team. Don't do it alone. Perfect, right? So really think what you're good at, what you love, and focus on that. Spend the energy to it, so that world can receive the better business from you. All right. Very nice. Thank you so much. And see you next time.